Welcome! Today we will show you 21 useful tips and tricks from Microsoft Word.
Oh my god! Wow!
This will be a long video, so let's not waste time and get down to it.
That's what she said! Michael!
Tip 1. Dark Mode. To enable dark mode in Word, navigate to the File tab and click the Account button. Under Office Theme, click the drop-down menu labeled Colorful and choose Black. When you return to the main document, you'll see that the previously white page is now black. You can switch the canvas back to white by going to the View tab, finding the Dark Mode group, and clicking the Switch Modes button. Note that the dark canvas does not affect how your document will print, or the default view your collaborators will see when they open it. Tip 2. Extended copying options. Did you know that you can use Ctrl+C to insert more than one item or text into the clipboard at once? Highlight the text you want to copy and press Ctrl+C. To view what is currently in the clipboard, click the small arrow in the lower right corner of the clipboard group. In the pane that appears on the left side of the screen, you'll see the copied items. When you highlight and copy multiple items, they will all appear here, and you can insert them wherever you want by clicking on them in the pane. An alternative clipboard shortcut is Ctrl+F3. Highlight an item and save it to your clipboard by pressing Ctrl+F3. You'll notice that the copied text is removed from your document. To insert all saved items into your document in the order you save them, press Ctrl+Shift+F3. The downside is that you cannot view the overview of items saved to the clipboard, and it removes them from your document. And that's not all. We have one extra tip. To display a list of copied items and screenshots that you previously made, press the Windows and V keys. This shortcut opens the Windows Clipboard feature, and from the clipboard history, you can paste and pin frequently used items by choosing an individual item from your clipboard menu. Pinning an item keeps it from being removed from the clipboard history. This feature also enables you to insert screenshots, special symbols, and emojis. Tip 3. Formulas and tables. Did you know that you can use formulas in Word just like in Excel? Let's calculate the total price of the items in this table without a calculator. Place the cursor in the cell where you want to add your formula, navigate to the Layout tab, and in the Data group, click the Formula option. In our case, the dialog box displays the suggested automatic sum function of the cells. Just click the OK button, and that's it. You can see the result right away. Tip 4. Sorting alphabetically. Highlight the list of names, then navigate to the Home tab. In the Paragraph group, and click the Sort option. In the Sort Text dialog box, select your sorting type, e.g. ascending or descending order, and click OK. You'll see all the names sorted alphabetically. In Word, you can sort by alphabetical order, number, or date. Tip 5. Translating text. If you have foreign text in your document, you don't need to copy it to Google Translate. You can translate it directly inside Microsoft Word. Highlight the text you want to translate, navigate to the Review tab. In the Language group, select Translate, and choose Translate Selection or Translate Document according to your needs. In the Translator pane on the right side of the screen, MS Word will automatically detect the language and suggest a translation into your default setup language. You can change the target language, then click Insert to insert the translated text into your document, preserving the original formatting. Tip 6. Automatic Table of Contents. If your Word document is correctly formatted, particularly with headings, it's very easy to insert a table of contents. Navigate to the References tab, click the Table of Contents option, and select one of the suggested automatic styles, or create your own by choosing the Custom Table of Contents option in the drop-down menu. If you make any changes to your document, always update your table of contents. To update it, right-click inside the table of contents, click Update Field, choose whether you want to update just the page numbers or the entire table, and click OK. Tip 7. Navigation pane. If you don't want a table of contents in your document, there is an alternative way to navigate more easily if your document contains formatted headings. Navigate to the View tab in the Show group and select Navigation pane. If your headings are correctly formatted, they will appear in the left pane, allowing you to quickly and easily move through your document. Tip 8. Citations. To insert citations, navigate to the References tab in the Citations and Bibliography group. Click Insert Citation and fill in the necessary information in the dialog box that appears. Once you have defined your citation source, you can cite it within your document. Place the cursor where you want the citation, click Insert Citation again, and select your citation source. To insert a bibliography, click the Bibliography option and choose from the predefined styles. Tip 9. Quick parts. If you often use certain phrases or text fields in your documents, you can set up quick parts to insert that text with one click. To define a quick part, select the text, navigate to the Insert tab. In the Text group, select Quick Parts, and choose Save Selection to Quick Part Gallery from the drop-down menu. In the dialog box that appears, change the name and add a description if you like, and then click OK. To insert it in your document, select Quick Parts and choose your saved quick part from the drop-down menu. Tip 10. Customize the ribbon. In the following 3 tips, we'll show you how to set up Microsoft Word to suit your preferences. Let's start with the ribbon. Right-click the ribbon, select Customize the ribbon, click New tab, and define your tab by adding various options from the list on the left according to your needs. You can group them into 3 different groups if necessary. Once done, click OK, and your new tab will appear in the ribbon where you selected. Tip 11. Customize the status bar. To customize the status bar, right-click on it and select the options you want to display, such as line numbers, word count, and caps lock status. Tip 12. Lastly, let's customize the Quick Access toolbar. Left-click the toolbar at the top of Microsoft Word and select the options you want to display. Tip 13. Hidden text. If you don't want to delete a part of the text in Word, but just hide it for future use, simply highlight the text, press Ctrl+D, check the Hidden checkbox in the dialog box that appears, and click OK. The highlighted text will no longer be visible. Tip 14. Unhide text. To display hidden text, navigate to the Home tab in the Paragraph group and click the Show Hide symbol. This option shows paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+8. If Ctrl+8 doesn't work, try Ctrl+Shift+8. Tip 15. Inspect the document. To inspect your document for hidden properties or personal information, navigate to the File tab, select Info, and under Inspect Document, click Check for Issues, and then Inspect Document. In the dialog box that appears, choose the content you want Word to check for metadata and click Inspect. If Word finds metadata, it will prompt you to remove all. Be aware that this action cannot be undone. Tip 16. Insert Screen Snip. To quickly insert screen snips of open windows, navigate to the Insert tab in the Illustrations group and select Screenshot of any currently open window. Alternatively, select Screen Clipping to take a snapshot of part of the screen and add it to your document. Tip 17. Format Painter. The Format Painter is a very useful feature. Select the formatted text, go to the Home tab, in the Clipboard group, select Format Painter, and highlight any other text you want to apply the format to. If you want to apply the format to multiple parts of your document, double-click Format Painter. To stop copying the format, press the Escape key. Tip number 18. Change the capitalization of text. Sometimes you may need to change the capitalization or case of text. For example, if you've written a list of names in lowercase and need to capitalize them. To change the case of selected text in the document, simply highlight the text, navigate to the Home tab. In the Font group, click the down arrow next to the Change Case option and choose from the following options. Sentence case capitalizes the first letter of a sentence, leaving all other letters lowercase. Lowercase converts all text to lowercase. Uppercase capitalizes all the letters. Capitalize each word capitalizes the first letter of each word, leaving the other letters lowercase. And toggle case switches between two case views, such as from capitalize each word to its opposite. Here's a tip. If you want to use a keyboard shortcut to switch between lowercase, uppercase, and capitalize each word, select the text and press Shift plus F3 until the desired case is applied. Tip number 19. Select specific text. In case you have formatted text in two columns and you want to select only the right column, we will proceed as follows. Place your cursor in front of the first letter of the word, sentence, or paragraph you want to select. Press the Alt button, click and hold while you drag your cursor to select the desired text. Press Ctrl plus C to copy the selected text. Place the cursor where you want to paste the text and press Ctrl plus V. Tip number 20. Random text generation. If you need to insert sample text in Word, you can use the =rand and =lorem functions. To use the first method, type =rand parentheses where you want the text to appear, then press Enter. You can control how many paragraphs and lines appear by adding numbers inside the parentheses. For example, =rand parentheses 2,5 end parentheses generates 2 paragraphs, each with 5 lines. Alternatively, you can use the =lorem parentheses function to insert pseudo-Latin text. Type =lorem parentheses in the document where you want the text to appear and press Enter. You can also control the number of paragraphs and lines by adding numbers inside the parentheses, e.g. =lorem, beginning parentheses 2, 5, end parentheses. And finally, tip number 21, read aloud. If you want Microsoft Word to read the text you've written, simply click on the spot where you want to start reading, and then navigate to the Review tab. In the Speech group, click on the Read Aloud icon.
The YouTube channel Office Master Tutorials is dedicated to providing in-depth tutorials on Microsoft Office applications, such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint.
If you want to read only a specific portion of the text, such as a single paragraph, highlight it first, then click Read Aloud.
This channel is particularly helpful for both beginners and intermediate users of Microsoft Office.
These edits refine the language slightly and improve readability. If you found this tutorial helpful, reward us with a like. Is this your first time on our YouTube channel? We would be more than grateful to welcome you to our community, so hit the subscribe button to enjoy more of our videos and learn how to master Word. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.